Hi Pisces, this is your May 9th through May 15th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Fool and the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, in a nutshell, Pisces, this spread right here is about a person who is probably a fire sign or somebody who is very fiery and passionate, and this person really, really wants to get the show on the road with you. Like really. Right? In a nutshell, this is what it's all about here. Right? So we got all these wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Wands. So yeah, this person went through or will be going through some kind of a decision-making process or a thought process. To me, it's a good sign. That means this person thinks, right? And they're gonna make up their mind very quickly that you're the one for them, you're the one they want to pursue, you're the one they want to move forward as quickly as possible, right? In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Fool and the Ace of Swords. That's an amazing potential outcome. Look at it. The World is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new chapter of your life is about to begin. A very happy chapter, because this is my happy end card. Then we have the Fool card in there. The Fool is a taking a leap of faith card, right? This is a card of just going for it. This is a card of taking a risk, taking a plunge, and seeing what happens. And with the Ace of Swords right next to the deck, which is the second ace, this is a very straightforward, very direct conversation that the two of you will have. Right? This is a card of a new beginning, a brand spanking new beginning. This is a card of cutting the past out and starting from a blank slate, and that's what the Fool, I believe, is all about. So yeah, to get together and move forward with this person will probably require a risk-taking from you, but let's face it, every relationship we get into is taking a risk. It's just a matter of how much of a risk it is. It could be a 5%, 50%, 80% of a risk, but it is a risk nevertheless. So yeah, you're ready to take that risk. And for some of you, I think it's just going to be 110%. Because I don't see any cards suggesting they're hiding something from you. I don't see any cards suggesting they have an ulterior motive. Besides the Fool card, that's the only quote-unquote risky card that I see here on the table, right? Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, I think you'll be very clear about what you're doing, and like I said, this is a card of a conversation, so yeah, you will very quickly get on the same page, right? You will very quickly be crystal clear about what they want, and you'll be crystal clear about what's going on inside your own head, and most likely it'll be, yeah, I want to give it a shot, I want to see what happens, right? But this person, yeah, they really want you. They may come off as a player a little bit, because we do have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, but together with all these other ones, this is just a way of the universe to show you that, yes, this person just really wants to move forward with you. And again, they went through a thought process. You've got their full and undivided attention. The Six of Wands, the first card I came out, this is a card of paying attention. So they're focused on you, they're zeroed in on you. And back in the day, by the way, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So yeah, even though they're all about fire, they're all about passion, unless you're really dealing with a fire sign, right? But they're thinking of you as long term, right? With that Six of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. Right, so if you get acquainted this week, you may not hear from them right away, or you may go out on a date and they may come through as kind of a, hey, let's just have fun, but then they will quickly come to the conclusion, come to the realization that, yeah, they want to move forward with you, and they mean business, they want to get serious with you. And again, with that potential outcome, I think the two of you will have a very bright future ahead of you, because we got two major arcana cards in the potential outcome and an ace. That's a very good sign if you ask me. So yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of your time here. I think the two of you could definitely give it a shot and see what happens. But it's not like 100% taking a leap of faith. Like I said, it is going to be a bit risky, but not that big of a risk for you. All right? Really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. Pisces, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I can interpret this spread 2 different ways. You are either deciding to go someplace, like on vacation or just for a weekend getaway, and you're starting to plan it, or you could be deciding to take this connection to the next level, whatever that level is for you, right? So yeah, the Two of Cups, the first card that came out, it's one of the best cards when it comes to a love connection between 2 people, right? This is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of 2 people seeing eye to eye, 2 people feeling the same way about something or about one another. Right? The Magician, the next card over, is a card of manifestation, but at the same time, the Magician is a card of taking action. Right? And then we have the Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords, both of those 2 cards could symbolizing travel plans, or actually already going somewhere. So with the Magician card, you could be taking action towards planning a trip, or actually going somewhere, right? And for others of you, you could be taking it to the next level. And because the Wheel of Fortune is also a start of a new cycle, right? And on the next level, whatever that level is for you, you could be deciding to move in together, you could be deciding to get married, and set the date and starting to preparations for it. And the Knight of Swords, in this case, this is the 2 of you moving towards that really, really quickly. So once the 2 of you decide to do whatever it is you're deciding to do, or deciding to take it to the next level, it's going to take off really fast with the Knight of Swords, because it's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So yeah, that's what I see here. It's a very positive spread. It's a very positive spread. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we're now firmly in Mercury retrograde starting this week. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So we have the Hermit, clarified by the 9 of Swords. We have Judgment, clarified by Temperance. We have the Moon, and we also have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius. Yeah, this person's been going crazy. You know, I think they realized what a terrible mistake they made, and they're going to crawl back and beg for forgiveness. The King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's the person crawling back. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo in particular, because the Hermit, the first card that came out, is the personal Virgo card. But it could be any Earth sign, or somebody with Earth in their chart. In this case, the Hermit is perhaps this is them isolating themselves. This is them doing a lot of searching, a lot of thinking, a lot of crying, because the 9 of Swords clarifying the Hermit card, you see how that person is staying in bed. And to me personally, this is also somebody who is crying in bed, somebody who can't get out of bed, somebody who is crying themselves to sleep every night. So that's what they've gone through, right? So here they come. Judgment, clarified by Temperance. This is them reaching out to you. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but in general, Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, reconciling, getting back together. And there you are, Pisces. The Moon, the last card that came out, is your personal card. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, and you're the one calling the shots. So I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. Take them back or not. 100% up to you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces, this week. We have the 9 of Wands, clarified by the Fool. We have the Chariot, we have Justice, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. This is a very specific spread, Pisces. This spread right here is about justice being served or justice being restored, something that's going to go in your favor, something that perhaps did not go in your favor initially. So it's kind of like they're going to revise something, or they're going to go back to it and figure out they were wrong, or something that was done to you that was wrong. If you got fired at some point in the past, they will figure that that was not the right thing to do, and they may compensate you or offer you your job back. Or perhaps you were overlooked. If you were up for a promotion, they promoted somebody else, but then they'll realize they made a mistake. They'll promote you and demote that person or fire that person. You get the idea, right? Something that's going to be reversed or revised, and something that's going to go, something that will go in your favor at long last. For some of you, it could be a lawsuit that's been going on, right? Perhaps it could be like an appeal. If you filed for an appeal, then this court will say, yeah, the first time judgment that was against you was wrong, and this time it's going to go in your favor. Right. So the Five of Pentacles, the first card I came out, the card on the bottom of the deck, and the Nine of Wands, the first card I came out, it's the same energy. And that's the way you're feeling right now, right? The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable, or somebody who doesn't have enough money, right? So perhaps, like I said, you got fired, or you weren't the one promoted, or you were charged for something you didn't do, right? Perhaps it could be as simple as a parking ticket, but it could be something as global as, like I said, the legal system. Right, the Court of Appeal is going to overturn what the previous court did to you. You get the idea, right? So as a result of what happened to you, as a result of that injustice that happened to you with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, that's what you're feeling. That's how you're feeling right now. You feel like a wounded warrior, that you feel that they mistreated you, misjudged you, something that went wrong. But the good news is that, like I said, it's going to be corrected. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the World. The World is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life is coming to an end, and a new chapter of your life is about to begin. So the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles energy, that's going to come to an end because of the Chariot and Justice. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. Justice is the personal Libra card. But the Chariot is one of the victory cards, right? So victory is finally coming your way, and justice, it could be literally the legal system, or justice is something that's finally going to go in your favor. I hope that makes sense. And again, it could be about anything. All right? And since this is a work, business, and finances spread, I'm sure it'll be related to one of those three areas. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Pisces, this week. We have the High Priestess. We have the Fool, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Sun, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the first spread, the new love spread I did for you, Pisces. I think this is talking about the same thing. Or this is some kind of an unexpected victory that's going to make you really, really happy. It's either this or what we saw in the first spread, the new love spread. Right? The High Priestess, the first card that came out, this is a card of something hidden, something you're not aware of. And in this case, it's going to be something very positive. So you don't see this person coming, or you don't see this victory coming. The Fool, clarified by the Six of Wands, I believe both of those cards came out in the first spread, right? The Fool is you guys taking a leap of faith, taking a risk with them. The Six of Wands, this is you. On this person's mind, so you basically have their full and undivided attention. They are coming in wanting a victory with you, and back in the day the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So this person is really serious about you, and if you do watch the extended, you'll know why. You don't have to, but yeah. Anyway, the Sun right next to the deck is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It is the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, happiness, success, feeling on top of the world. And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, this is a card of soulmate connection. This person is your soulmate. This is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of feeling great. It's a card of, feeling in love with each other. So yeah, that's what you're not expecting. Either a major victory that's going to make you feel on top of the world, right? The Two of Cups could be some sort of an agreement or a handshake, right? But if it's not about that, then it's definitely about what we saw in the first spread, the new love spread. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.